Hello, today I wanted to discuss my daughter, my Archosporostreptus gigas, my giant African millipede. And I gave birth to her on August 8th, 2025, and I decided to name her Momo-chan. Momo means peach in Japanese, and chan is like a suffix for baby in Japanese. I was also watching Don Da Don at the time, and I thought Momo Ayase was a really cute name and character. And I made this self-portrait of her to celebrate the day that she was born. I know it's like lifelike, you know, it looks exactly like her. And her favorite color is pink. She is an absolute girly girl. She is a huge mama's girl. When somebody came over, they asked if they could pick her up, and I had her mounted on my hand, and I told them to hold out their hand to create a hand bridge, but she would not go on their hand, but she kept coming to my hand, so. I am a single mom. I don't need your judgment. I don't need your criticism. Like, it's hard enough to work to provide for both of us and also make sure that, you know, she doesn't like drop out of school or become a stripper, so please be kind. Basically, when I was a teenager, I always watched a lot of YouTubers who owned exotic pets, and I always wanted like some sort of reptile or arachnid, and I was always sort of put off from getting one because it didn't feel like the right time, but I finally caved and got an exotic pet. When I was researching potential species to get, I was put off from a lot of different species because it oftentimes ended up requiring to like send an animal to its death. So for example, in the case of snakes, you have to feed them like rats and mice, and I think rats are like little pocket puppies. On top of that, a lot of species are best off left alone because they can freak out and bite and sting. But these ones are very docile. They only like secrete some fluid when they feel defensive and stuff like that. And they're very curious. But when I was researching, I came across millipedes, and I thought they played a really cool role in the ecosystem. They're these things called detritivores, and basically they eat decaying plant matter, and that allows them to recycle that nutrients back into the soil and for plants to grow, and the soil becomes more fertile. Millipedes have basically evolved from ancient arthropods from about 400 million years ago from the Silurian period. And during the Carboniferous period, which was about like 350 million years ago, there was the Arthropleura, which is a close cousin to millipedes, and due to the increased oxygen in the air, I believe it's like 30 to 40%, and now it's down to like 21% in the atmosphere now. They got extremely large. They were about like 8 to 10 feet long. It's really great that they don't poop everywhere. They obviously poop in their enclosure, but they don't poop like everywhere when they're like crawling on your skin like a hamster would. If you look closely, sometimes they do have these commensal mites, and a lot of people think that it is some sort of infection, but actually they have a symbiotic relationship with each other where the mites will eat dead skin cells and the millipede gets clean. One of the fun things about owning pets like these is seeing the reactions that others have to her. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person by the way that they react to exotic animals. So she's quite a good social test if people react with avoidance and disgust. I know that they are not my people, but if somebody approaches her with curiosity and open-mindedness, or they even think they're cute, those are usually my people, you know? One thing that is really cool about them is to witness and feel the metachronal wave that their legs make when they move. I saw like a Mimi Instagram reel where it said like, when I'm depressed but I realize I have a mini zoo in my house and I would like to own a bunch of little critters one day. I love little critters. I think they're just very whimsical and they add just a spark of joy to your life. I don't know. Anyways, I think millipedes make wonderful, easy pets if you do the proper research and have the correct equipment. And me and Momo wish you a nice day.
You better turn around on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it, you're grounded.